This revolution is filled with so many ironies, really. First, you tell us that it is manly to keep your word, right? If you are a man, you keep your word. And now all of the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you keep your word. You told us we were free. Well, then show us that we're free. You told us that there is justice, equality for all in this country. Well, then stick to your word and let us see the justice and equality for all. Or else admit to us that you're not a man, you're a bird, you're afraid of us, you're afraid to give us equal stand. You're afraid that if you give us equal ground, that we will match you and we will override you.
What's good, fam? We're about to get cooking. Sorry, I should have did this with the camera lit up. Y'all need to be seeing me put my Carmex on. It's Carmex, y'all. It ain't lip gloss. Let the elder cook.
You will not kill the freedom of black folks. It's coming. We're going to get it. We fought every one of your damn lousy wars, baby, and you give us nothing. Now the war is going to be here, but we're going to be free. Now you kill you want to, but we kill too.
Goddamn right. Shout out to DJ Helluva for the track. I still need that full bed, Helluva. I need that full bed. 60 minutes plus, baby. 60 minutes plus. I need that loop. You know, we're gonna probably go with something else. We ain't even gonna use that. That'll be the intro and the outro. And we're going to use that as, you know, we're going to use that bed just strictly as the bed. Don't need no beginning audio, nothing, just straight up, just bounce. We're going to put something together on that. But what's good, y'all? What's good? It is Hump Day, but y'all got to know what Hump Day is now for Friedman Media. Friedman Media has made Hump Day Trolls Day. It's Trolls Day. And today I am trolling the none other Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Love. I don't know what it, You know what? His name is Daddy because he's a father of I don't know how many at this point. Just had a new baby. But we're gonna troll Diddy today. We're gonna troll Diddy today. We're gonna troll Diddy. Dum Dum Diddy. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? I had to pull that from Teddy's Jam because I remember when that came out. And Diddy wasn't around then. Well, he was dancing in the videos and stuff. He was all up in the videos dancing. That's what his job was. He wasn't producing Biggie. He wasn't producing Faith. He wasn't producing Jodeci. At that time, Diddy was just dancing in the videos and promoting parties on Howard's campus. Yeah. So where I'm at this point, we trolling Diddy, and we troll. It's light natured. You know, this is not a negative troll. So I just want everybody to understand. I'm not trying to hear I'm not here to kill Diddy's reputation. I don't think I could do that anyway. But I just want to bring light to some situations with Diddy. Teddy's Jam was the jam. To me, it was the best song on the album besides them slow jams. Just because I just love the way Teddy did his thing back in the day. He put all that music together and it just showed him, you know, who he was. Aaron Hall's a great vocalist and everything like that, but we've had many a vocalist very similar to Aaron Hall. So we had seen that before and we seen it afterwards, but Teddy was he was a genius. He was a genius with it, and they made a song just for him. They did it on, I think, each of their albums. There was a Teddy's Jam on each of their albums. So it is what it is. But one of the things that I like to do is I like to shed light differently than other people do. And I can do that. See, that's the thing with me. I can shed light differently than the way other people can because of my versatility. I don't talk these things up a lot of times. I don't talk these things up a lot of times because I don't think they're really necessarily necessary. But when I do talk them up, I want people to understand I've held back. I literally have held back from being who I was, what I was, and now all that's got to come out. I think I just put a comment up on Ken Jackson's post. He's channeling that Kevin Samuels energy, and he says, to all you single women out here complaining, are you sure the type of man you want or think you deserve wants you? Y'all definitely not ready for this one. And I put in his comment section, I will bring anybody on the platform, the relationship platform. So make sure you subscribe into the relationship channel on YouTube, Relationship 2 T's. We only got about 9-10 subscribers because I ain't really been pushing content through there. But the main thing, what I'm doing is I'm building that so I can do other things. And I want to have a discussion with some brothers and some sisters, you know, of all creeds and colors, whatnot. And we want to talk about this so-called gender war, because it's really not even a so-called gender war. It's actually a war. There is a gender war out here. And unfortunately, I see it more so happening on the American freedmen side. There's been a gender war with white men and white women for years. But now it's starting to seep over into our area. And we don't want nobody messing nothing up for us. So let's do what we need to do to get this thing rocking. But what I wanted to talk about today was Diddy, love, whatever he calls himself. You know, Diddy is one of them people that has really metamorphosized over the last, 30 years? I think it's been about 30 years since Diddy came on the scene. And when Diddy came on the scene, we knew him mainly as a producer. We didn't know him even as a performer. We knew him as a producer before he became this mogul. And, you know, I had seen Diddy dancing in the Father MC videos and being behind the scenes cat back in the day, you know, because I'm old, you know, I'm an old cat. So I done seen him, you know, well before all his people set off, you know, the Craig Macks, the Biggie Smalls and all them, right? I like the way Diddy moved. You know, if I had to pick Diddy and Suge, I would have picked Diddy. I like the way Diddy moved. You know, I like the way he put people on. And the one thing that I did not like is the need for the attention to become a performer. I don't believe Diddy was truly a performer other than what he was. He had been a dancer and this, that, and the other. I felt like if he had stayed behind the scenes and played that part, I truly believe that Diddy would have probably went down as one of the greatest producers. I mean, you know, he just had a knack for the ear of music, and he had some of the best samples out. Diddy knew how to sample a record. I ain't gonna say that Diddy created a lot of original music, because he didn't. There was some stuff that he created, but he was a great sampler, and he knew what to sample and who to give it to. So that was a beautiful thing for me. And back in that day, you know, because I was really big into hip hop, R&B, I love those sampled songs because it basically made me relive my upbringing. So when he did those old songs and put that new spin on it, when he did that in Tume and gave it to Biggie for Juicy, I mean, I was always like, juicy fruit. I really didn't even sing Biggie's lyrics at first. Then I grew into liking Biggie, and then I just memorized his track. That was very elementary to me at that point. When he did, you know, The Message, he redid The Message. And I just felt like I was reliving those days of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Diddy was with Uptown Records. Diddy helped launch Uptown Records. I mean, Uptown Records was nowhere until Diddy really got played. You know, once he came in basically as an A&R and turned Uptown Records on its ear, that's where it really set off. Andre Harrell basically was struggling with Uptown. Andre Harrell was struggling. Yeah, he wasn't just he got too big for Uptown. That's why Andre had to fire him. He got too big for Uptown. And that's how he ended up getting the fangs of Clive Davis stuck in him. He got the fangs of Clive Davis stuck in him. Yeah. That's what's happened. You know, Clive Davis, once he put those venomous fangs into Diddy and gave him that money, he took Diddy to a whole nother level. I get it. I get why Diddy went with him. But look what the damage he did. Because I believe Sister Whitney is still here if she never deals with Clive Davis. She never deals with Clive Davis. I believe Whitney Houston is still here. But shout out to my local fam. You know, I throw these shots out on their pages, the Ypsilanti pages, the Ann Arbor pages. Shout out to my Washtenaw County people. You know, we did big things a couple of days ago, bringing out that sidetrack piece. That was beautiful. Great chat room that day. Most of y'all still ain't seen that. The people who did see it and have kicked back and messaged me and text me, let me know, hey, I did my thing on that. You know, for the people who saw the piece and heard about the Huron View thing for the first time, hey, I get it. I get it. Some of y'all didn't like it. Some of y'all ain't gonna comment on it. Some of y'all are gonna comment on it. Either way, pull up. Pull up with your comments. Pull up, period. I'm good with it. I have no problem because everything that I stretched that day was truthful. Everything I stretched that day was truthful. So you got to understand, you can come at me all you want, but you better be able to come at me with more facts than I got, because that's all I'm coming with is facts. I don't need to fabricate. I don't need to embellish. I don't need to make nothing up. Why? Because I'm Shan. And today I'm Troll Shan. I'm Troll Shan. So we're going to get into it. And let me see. Let me make sure I got some sound effects going. Hold on one quick second. Let me make sure I got some sound effects going. Let me get that a little bit more. Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, what's this next one? Well, that's applause. We probably not going to be applauding this one too much today, Diddy, but we going to do what we going to do. So I'm about 15 minutes in. I'm going to try to get up out of here really somewhere close to an hour. So unless this chat room just gets to popping, unless it just really gets to popping, I'm going to be up out of here in about an hour. But I want to make sure I get this one. Yeah. That one's going to be needed. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. I also like this one. Uh-oh. That's a little bit too loud. How about that?
Y'all want to see a dead body?
We're going to turn that volume up right there. That's what the problem is. I ain't got the main gain up. Let me get the main gain up.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Yeah, that's what we want to see. Let me see what we got here. Yeah. I was wondering where my audio was. Okay, now we ready to cook. Now we ready to cook. So yes, Sean Diddy Combs, he just recently became a new daddy again. You can see his beautiful baby off to the left there. His beautiful baby off to the left there. That's Diddy of today. And what I want to shed some light on before I go to these other slides, if you look at Diddy of today, you know, we've known for a while Diddy is not an American freedman. He's got some Caribbean in him, I think. You know, I'm not sure exactly what part, but he's got some Caribbean in him, right? I get it. But I'm not worrying about his lineage right now. I'm not worried about anything right now. Why? Because I'm in my domain. And I'm never going to be concerned when I'm in my domain, okay? But what I am going to be concerned about is Diddy's hairline. Oh, I should have waited before I did that. Here, let me put that back up there. You see that hairline up today next to the baby? I know I'm covering the baby's face, but don't worry about it because I don't want to put the baby in this situation anyway. But look at Diddy's hairline. And then look above that picture because that's Diddy about 15 years ago. Diddy got all his hair back. The more babies Diddy has, the more hair he gets back. The more babies Diddy has, the more hair he gets back. Have y'all noticed that? Diddy got his hair back. Stella got her groove back, and Diddy got his hair back. All praises due to follicles. All praises due to follicles. Yeah. Diddy got his hair back. I tell you, what's where we at? Where's where we at today? We trolling. We trolling. This is what it is. This is what it is. Yeah. So what we gonna do? Because I'd like to, you know, this is one of the main reasons why I did this. Because this right here, this is the main reason why I did this. That's Diddy and his family. All his babies. Well, minus one. The newborn hadn't been born yet. So that's his babies. You know, that's Diddy and his kids. Diddy and his offspring. Beautiful family. Beautiful kids. Beautiful. And the little baby ain't in there. You know, he wasn't born yet. And I didn't want to Photoshop him and put him in there. You know, I don't want to do stuff like that. He wasn't here. He ain't meant to be there. But that's Diddy and his babies. Beautiful family. Diddy's a doting dad. He loves his kids. That's one thing I can say about Diddy. One thing I can't hate on. Diddy loves his kids. He loves his babies. Okay? He loves them so much, he just keeps having them. He just keeps having them. Now, this is his latest baby mama. This is his latest baby mama. And the older Diddy gets, Diddy looks more like Yaphet Kotto. I don't know what that is going on there. I mean, Diddy was out on his yacht all day, all night. He was out on that yacht all day, all night. I mean, Diddy is dark. And he got that Just for Men going too. Ain't no way on this earth Diddy ain't got no gray hair. He got Just for Men popping. You can't tell me you can have all these kids and not have a gray hair. All these kids, all these baby mamas, all these side pieces, and you ain't got no gray hair? Come on, Diddy. I'm trying to tell you. You're not going to have any kids and not have no gray hair. I don't care who you is. And yes, we use bad grammar on purpose around here. So if you new listening in, listen to the way he talk. Yep, listen to me. Because I talk better than you and your mama. But just for educational purposes, I use bad English just to mess with some of y'all. Yeah, that baby does look just like the mom. Most of Diddy's kids look like the mamas. Diddy got a particular gene set that his kids really don't look all like him. You know. And I get it. But he's not an American freedman. And that happens a lot sometimes when you got that watered down gene. If you ain't got that American freedman gene, sometimes your kids just, they go another direction with it. And, she's a beautiful young lady. You said it, not me, Free. You said it. So the way I'm looking at it right now, Diddy got a new baby by a young lady named Dana Tran. I don't know exactly who she is. Some type of executress from what I hear. Now, she's not in an executive outfit on this picture, but I believe she's some type of bigwig somewhere. And she had his baby. And they obviously had a plan to have a baby or she wouldn't have had it. There was something she could have did well before getting pregnant. I mean, she could have took the morning after pill. She could have possibly had that pregnancy terminated. A lot of people don't like to hear that. I understand. Hey, but y'all voted for Roe v. Wade. Don't complain to me. But she had his baby. What I've been tripping about was she had his baby, and that takes 9 months to have a baby. Well, Diddy's been messing around with Young Miami for at least 9 months, maybe longer. Diddy been with Young Miami for at least 9 months. I wonder how Young Miami took this when he told her he was having a baby. Because it would generally happen when the young lady comes to you and says, I'm pregnant. But Diddy had to go to Young Miami and say, I'm pregnant. He wasn't pregnant, but somebody else was pregnant. And, the man and the woman, they get together and be like, we're pregnant. Well, when Diddy probably told Young Miami, like, I'm pregnant, she's like, what you talking about? How you pregnant and I ain't pregnant? Sean, John, I really want to know how that conversation went that night. They having a good time right in the back of that limo, back of that Maybach. They in the back of that Maybach laughing it up. Something tells me that Diddy's showing her something on that phone. I don't think it's a picture of Lil Diddy, of Lil Love. Something tells me they not really looking at baby pictures or picking out baby names or looking at baby clothes on Diddy's phone. Something tells me that. I could be wrong, though. I've been wrong before, and I'm going to be wrong again. Sister Cynthia, what's good with you? I guess being double-spocketed. Girl, you keep coming in here with that double-spocketed mess. Does not preclude reproducing unless it was in vitro. Hey, it could have been in vitro. I don't know if it was in Eat Broke, but whatever it is, Diddy got a new one here. Diddy got a new one here, and its name is Love. Its name is Love. He named the baby after himself. Well, he named the baby after one of his handles and named the baby Love. Come on, Diddy. You running out of names, bro? You could have started in with some biblical names. I mean, you got a son named King. You could have named him Prince. You could have named him Prince. But he named his baby Love. Got it. I need more originality out of you, Diddy. I need more originality, like back when you was sampling them records and putting them songs together. I need a little bit more originality out of you. You know, Dana deserves that. Dana deserves that. I want to know what that baby's full name is, because I know the baby's name is Love. I forgot what the other part of the name is. I didn't do that part. I guess I didn't really do my homework on this. But yeah, Diddy's sitting in the back of the Maybach with Young Miami laughing. And, you know, to all the Young Miami fans, I think she's got some fans. I don't know exactly what she does, but I'm pretty sure she got some fans. I called her Young Mommy for about 6 months because I thought that's what her name was. I thought her name was Young Mommy. I didn't know it was Young Miami. And I don't know why her name is City, but, you know, I guess that's what it is. And I don't know why her name is Young, other than the fact that she is young, very young, too young for Sean to actually be dating, but that's not my business. So Diddy in the back of the Maybach with Young Miami, and they chilling. Oh, yeah, they chilling. They feeling good about things. I'm going to show you how they really felt about things over the holiday. Because, boy, Diddy got in Miami. Oh, yeah, he got it in Miami. Or he got it in Miami. Well, however it was, he got it in. You can tell it's in. So we'll go to that in a minute. We'll be there in a minute. Hold on a second. But so we know Diddy got a new baby by Dana, and then he's dating Young Miami. But he was seen in New York with IG model Shantia. Now, I don't know who Shantia is, other than the fact that she's an IG model that I've never seen, but I guess her name is Shantia Joseph. And they were seen walking around in matching outfits. Now, not these matching outfits. They weren't in matching white outfits. I'm going to show you the matching outfits that they were walking around in New York in right before he announced that he was having a new baby. So he got Young Miami on his arm, and she's on other things too. Then he had Dana pregnant, so she ready to deliver. While Dana's water was ready to break, he had Young Miami on standby to go get with Shantia in New York. And, you know, I mean, no, he don't look healthy. He don't look healthy, because if we look back at this right here, that don't look good. That don't look good. And I can show you a picture in a minute where I really don't believe he is healthy. I think Diddy really needs to slow down a little bit on some of this young cootie cat, because he's trying to keep up like he's back in the 90s Diddy. But he's in the 2022's Diddy. And Diddy, if I'm not mistaken, got to be mid-50s at this point. He needs to slow down, okay? He needs to slow down, because he's messing around with women that are half his age. And if they half his age, that cookie is half his age, and he needs to leave some of that cookie alone. Diddy, this cookie is it's not to be played with out here. Your young cookie, this young cookie is not to be played with. I'm trying to tell y'all. I try to tell some of these old cats. Look, back in the day when we smoked weed, okay? We smoked weed, marijuana, well before it was called cannabis on a global level. it was nowhere near the potency of what cannabis is today. And the way I look at some of these coochies out here, some of these coochies is way more potent than they used to be back in the day. Now, me, myself, I like to know exactly what I'm smoking. I smoke homegrown hemp. I don't get anything flowing in from Oregon or Colorado or California. No, 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 no. My hemp is grown right here in the state of Michigan. Okay? So I know where it comes from. Okay? That's the same thing that you want to know where these coochies come from when you're going to be messing around out here. And I don't think Diddy really understand these are not the 90s coochies. Because them coochies done age now. And you see how Diddy gets younger and younger with women as he gets older and older. There's a reason for that. That 90s coochie ain't hitting the same as it was back in the 90s. I get it. But this young coochie is like this new cannabis. It's way more potent. Way more potent. And they putting stuff in it that they wasn't putting in it before. Yeah. Women putting stuff in their coochies that they wasn't putting in there before. Like these roses. These roses. Y'all putting these roses in your thing. I don't even understand it. Uh-oh, Sister Yvette in here. Sister Yvette in here. And she been sitting chilling. Ain't been saying nothing because she came in laughing. So she already been sitting in here trolling me. She trolling me while I'm trolling Diddy. So this new thing that's out here, they messing with these roses. And I know some of the elder ladies are messing with these roses too. And I've been trying to tell y'all need to leave these roses alone. Okay? Roses are not for y'all. First and foremost, you setting a standard that ain't nobody ever gonna meet. If you are a partaker of a rose on a regular basis, let me tell you something. You are putting yourself in a situation to fail with a man. Because if you partake a rose on a regular basis and then you want to go on 1 or 2 dates every couple of months and somebody treats you real nice and you feel like, you know what, this probably ain't gonna last, but I'm feeling him, he's feeling me, I'm gonna give him some of this cookie, and you go give him some of that rose-induced cookie, go ahead and give him some of that rose-induced cookie if you want to. You're going to be on the phone for the next several days talking to your girlfriends, talking about, girl, he wasn't nothing. He wasn't nothing. What you say, Sister Steve? Just came in. Linseed. What's linseed oil? What is linseed oil? What are we talking about here? So, is that one of them new aphrodisiacs? I've been hearing about honey and gas station pills and all kinds of stuff. What's linseed oil? Them roses, they basically set a man up to fail. Oh, you're gonna make me Google linseed oil. I can't do it on the stream. I don't want to get off focus. I mess around and do that and be off focus. Then you have me in here like this. In my mind. I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be in here like Dennis. In my mind. So, Sister Yvette done came in with some ism. She said linseed oil. So we're going to have to look up linseed oil just to see what's popping with linseed oil. But back to these roses. These roses, I'm telling you, they setting brothers up to fail. Brothers is trying to get in there After that Rose done did its thing over and over and over and over and over and over again, and they can't compete. You can't compete with a Rose. It is what it is. Just telling you. You can't compete. But let's get back to where I was at, because Diddy was seen with Shantia out in New York, holding hands right before his baby was born. And wouldn't you know it, somebody took a picture of him. That's how I got it. I ain't been to New York. I ain't took no pictures of nobody. But they was walking, they was holding hands, looking ever so gently into each other's eyes, as Diddy was expecting his baby with another woman, with a girlfriend. But Diddy got a baby mama, a girlfriend, and a side piece. Some guys have all the love. Some guys have all the game. Diddy got game. Diddy got game. Actually, Diddy just got a whole lot of money. That's really what it is. Because Diddy, he's not even a handsome guy anymore. Just think about it. Telling you. And I'm not saying he's not handsome because he's dark. I'm not even saying he's not handsome because he got all of his hair back. Diddy's just not a very handsome guy anymore. He just is what he is. But I tell you what he's got. He's got money. And when you got money, you can do this. Yeah. When you got money, you can do this. I'm trying to tell you. Money will do this all day long. Money will have a young thing sitting on your lap and have you taking pictures. Now, keep in mind, I don't like the pose that Diddy is striking right now, because the pose looks kind of moist. I ain't gonna lie. The pose looks kind of moist. I don't like the way his chest is turned one way and his head is turned another way. And he's looking kind of moist. Now, when you got a 20-something sitting on your lap like that, that might do that. Kind of gross to me, because I'm 52, almost 53, and all my babies are in their 20s, all the way down to Nettie, who's about to be 18. So to have somebody that's my daughter's age sitting on my lap is kind of nasty to me. Diddy don't really think so. So Diddy doing what he doing. Diddy doing what he doing. Uh-oh, Sister Cynthia cooking. What'd she say? These women need to practice safe sex because Diddy does men, women, STDs are high in the black community. HIV is still high among bisexual men. Well, aren't you just a wet blanket? Aren't you just a wet blanket today, Sister Cynthia? Yeah, I believe these women are not practicing safe sex, seeing that Dana Tran got pregnant, okay? So they're not practicing safe sex. I can't profess that Diddy and Young Miami are practicing safe sex or not. But what I can profess is that they are having sex. And I didn't take this picture either, but a picture was taken. And yeah, I would think that they're doing something. I would think they're doing something. I mean, they can say they're not doing something, but the way I see it, in my mind, they doing something. I mean, if you look where her left leg is, and then you look where her right leg is, and then you look where Diddy's legs are, and you look how her bathrobe is draped over their midsection, in my mind, I don't believe they not having sex. Now, whether they're using protection or not, that's in the eye of the beholder or their genitalia. Either way, they doing something on Diddy's yacht. Now, this was over the holiday weekend. This was during this time. So they went from fully clothed to this. Yeah. They went from fully clothed to this. Yeah. Diddy out here doing his fizzle. And I definitely can guarantee that he's not practicing safe sex. Oh, Sister Cynthia, I'm not going to tell you what that is. You already told me your man is 2,000 miles away. I'm not going to be in the midst of you and him and a rose. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You just let all that build up in between the time that y'all see each other and you get at all to him. We are not going to lower the bar to a rose and raise the bar for that brother, because a rose will do that. A rose will raise the bar. And I'm trying to tell you, there's brothers just trying to climb a ladder to get to that bar. But you can't get there, brothers. You can't beat a rose. You cannot beat a rose. You cannot beat a rose. Diddy got the money. His hands all in. Absolutely. Dead and alive. Oh, yeah. Diddy collecting residuals from dead artists, alive artists, imprisoned artists, deported artists. Diddy's getting all the money. And when you got all the money, you're going to get all the honey. I'm just trying to tell you. When you got all the money, you can get all the honey. Sister Cynthia, I'm trying to tell you. Oh, yeah. Biggie, Craig Mack, Shine, all the artists that done left Bad Boy. He got Mace mad. He said Mace told him he owed him money. Diddy said he owed him money. And hey, y'all need to make another record together so Diddy can get 90% of that publishing too. But yeah, Diddy is who he is. And everybody know who Diddy is at this point. Everybody know who Diddy is. And if you don't know who Diddy is, I know who Diddy is. He's a new daddy. Yeah, he's a new daddy. Look at that little baby. Little cute little baby. No thanks to Diddy. Baby look like his mama. Yeah, he looked like his mama. But I can kind of see how Diddy, got her pregnant and what enticed him. So I understand Diddy. Maybe he did have protected sex. Maybe the condom slipped off. I don't know exactly what happened there. But either way, the baby came, the baby here, and now Diddy just got one to add to this. He got one to add to this. The next picture we see with all the kids in it, he'll have Lil Love in there. So one of the kids are probably holding Lil Love. Yep. One of the girls probably. One of the girls will probably be holding Lil Love. Yep. Diddy will probably train his young ladies to be nurturers, because none of the women are going to be around. So when Diddy gets visiting time, he going to need somebody to take care of the little baby. Because none of the baby mamas none of them last. None of them. I think they are, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't hating on them. And you already know how I feel about augmentations. Those things thangin'. Those things thangin'. And I wasn't hating on them. Absolutely not. I had to give Diddy some credit. In a world of fake boobs, Diddy might have found him a real set. And I'm kind of a connoisseur on boobage. The way they hang, and then the way they stretch east and west. The way they stretch east and west is another dead giveaway for realness. And there ain't two sets of titties out here that are the same. Every single breast out here is different. On the same body, if a woman has two breasts, they are not equal. That's where the plastic surgeons mess up. They make these women's breasts the same exact size when they do the augmentation. No, 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 no. If I was a plastic surgeon, I would purposely make one a little bit different than the other. That's the way God made real breasts. Why would you, as a plastic surgeon, try to improve on something God made? Ain't two titties out here the same. They're not. Said he has not aged well and the young ladies are attracted. He probably can't sustain it. Look here. Sister Cynthia, you done came in with a whole lot of wet blankets today. I'm gonna need you to stand down and bring us up on some linseed oil education or a gas station pill or some honey or something. Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm trying to tell you. See, you see the way what would you call that? Would you call that a bra or is that like a bikini top? I don't know exactly if that's a brassiere or, if that's a bikini top. But you can look at them and you can literally tell that around her neck is actually pushing them together, because without that cross around her neck, those things would bang. Those things would bang. I'm trying to tell you. And if they were fake, she could take that thing off her neck and they would shoot straight out. They would shoot straight out. But the way, stop making me laugh, Frida. The way those things is thanging and the way that cross is going around her neck, you can absolutely tell they real. They real. She's blessed. She's blessed. Okay. Now, I can't profess that all of her hair was God-given. I think some of that hair might have came from Brazil. But I'd rather her have a Brazilian weave than a Brazilian butt lift or a Brazilian breast job. I would much rather have that. No brother is trying to help him achieve. Oh, she is trying to help him achieve an erection. Hey, that's her job, Sister Cynthia. That is absolutely her job. Because if she don't do it, who gonna do it? Christopher Williams? Who gonna do it? That was wrong. That was wrong. Channeling Jaguar right here. Sorry. But it is what it is. I'm going to need your commentary to get a little bit more positive, Sister Cynthia, if I'm going to keep putting you up on the screen. You got to get a little bit more positive. Because you throwing darts today. But I hope that wasn't for my Christopher Williams comment, Sister Yvette. You do know about that, right? Anyways, just a rumor, that was proven. But anyways, some things in my mind. But I'm just trying to stay on focus. I am a loyal woman to my dominant man. Yes, that's why I'm not going to tell you about no Rose. I want you to stay loyal. I want you to stay loyal to that 2,000-mile brother. I'm trying to tell you. If that man comes home and you don't attack him, he's going to be like, you got a rose, didn't you? I need you to attack that man just like you attack him every time he comes home. But if you don't attack him, he going to know something. He be like, you been listening to that damn Freeman media again. Listen to that damn Freeman. He told you about the rose, didn't he? Don't go look up the rose. I don't want none of the ladies DMing Sister Cynthia about the rose either. Trying to tell y'all. Do not tell Sister Cynthia about the rose. Because if you do,
y'all want to see a dead body?
I'm done. Sister Cynthia's man gonna find me. He gonna find me. Can't have it. But man, I'm in 49 minutes. I've been cooking hot and heavy. I must have been going rapid fire today. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Look, Sister Cynthia, you just keep your hand on the cable remote, the Fire Stick remote. Don't worry about no Rose remote. Yvette is in here starting stuff. Hush, Yvette. Hush. Good Lord. That Rose remote, if that Rose remote is out when Sister Cynthia's man comes home and he turns that thing on, oh, my God.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
I am done. Ooh, I got some stuff starters up in here. I need y'all to stand down on this one. But I'm going to end this because I told you I wasn't going to be in here long. I don't need to be in here long on this troll day. I don't need to be in here on this troll day long. No, I don't. I don't. You know, it is what it is. So I'm going to go to something, though. It's pretty funny to me. We're gonna let Dana and Diddy rock while I find this. I thought it was funny just because the person tried to come at me, and I was like, you know, this will be good for me to bring out on Troll Day. So I'll bring this out on Troll Day, just so y'all can see how I'm getting down for 23. I'm not letting nobody mess with none of my people. I'm not letting nobody mess with none of my family. My people and my family are different. But most of all, if I'm going to stay strong for my people and I'm going to stay strong for my family, I got to stay strong. So I'm taking care of trolls myself. As I'm trolling Diddy, I've already been trolled. I've already been trolled in 2023. I sure have. And it's an unfortunate situation. Not for me, but for the trolls. Because I already told you, I ain't no hoe out here. And you're not going to punk me on my own platform. I love what I do and I respect what I do. I respect other casters, those who need respect. Those who get respect have respected me. So respect begets respect. But when you don't respect me and you want to troll me,
Y'all want to see a dead body?
yeah, they want to see a dead body. Excuse me. We had this scenario pop up. So I put up a video about the young brother who got arrested last week. He, I guess it turns out he went to visit his baby mama, his daughter's mother. I don't like that term, baby mama, baby daddy. But he went to visit her and they wouldn't let him see her. I'm not sure exactly the logistics on it. I thought he was the one who was actually at the hospital, but it turns out something different. Either way, it turned into a situation where it caused him to get arrested. And he's had a tumultuous life. I get it. He's had a tumultuous life. And he said something to me. He said something to me. Oh, this ain't even it. Wait a minute. Let me go to this other one. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. He said something to me, and I just felt like he was being very disrespectful. This is 27 minutes of my life I will never get back. Terrible. And I was like, wow, why'd he shit on my message like that? And then he says, and then I said, if you spent 27 minutes and didn't feel something for this individual, you're one lonely, sick, miserable fuck. And I spelled fuck that way just so it didn't get blocked. And then, crazy thing is, I think I broke this up into a couple different things. He wrote something else. Let me go back to what he wrote another reply. I don't want to make it seem like I'm bullying him. Oh, here it is. This is what he did. He came back at me and said, your presentation was terrible. Your long delays, incoherent ramblings were the work of a first grader at best. He called me my grandson as a first grader. And he called me my grandson. He said I don't have the chops of a first grader. You have proven to me you are a beslubbering, idle-headed harpy. I'm still here. Sister Yvette, you said you had missed the stream. YouTube had did it again. Hopefully you unsubscribed and resubscribed and got your notification bell back, because you've been in here last couple times, so I take it you did such. I'm not sure why he called me that. So what I did was I said, you know, if you didn't feel anything, da-da-dee-da-da-da, and then he came back. So I said your mother. I really didn't need to say anything other than that, but other than your mother. I just said your mother. I don't know who he is, Septimus Pretorius. You know, these people with weird profile pics and weird names, I don't put a lot of energy into them. I just say what I say, and I generally respond to YouTube commentary when I'm on the toilet, just so I don't lose any valuable time out here in the public. So I did what I did and said what I said and moved on. And then when it came down to it, he decided that he wanted to come at me again. And I was like, okay. And when he came at me again, that's when he got nice. He said, LOL, here's wishing you a happy and prosperous 2023. So we're friends now. We're friends now. He trolled me, I trolled him back, and we're friends now. Hopefully after this, me and Diddy will be friends. Probably not, because Diddy don't even know who I am. But I know who Diddy is. Oh, yeah, I know who Diddy is. Diddy is a daddy. Again, by a young woman with a girlfriend and a side piece. And they have sex in public on his yacht. But I'm worried about Diddy because I don't think Diddy's healthy. I don't think Diddy's healthy. And it's not just by this. It's by this. Come on, man. What's going on, Diddy? First and foremost, the hands on the hips thing. Look, we're not going to do that, Sean. We are not going to do that. You are not going to stand up there like somebody's Uncle T, like you just snapped green beans and deep fried 3 chickens at the family reunion. You're not going to do this. The hands on the hips, the above knee shorts. I know that's the style. I know everybody got to wear drawers nowadays. I still wear them long. Look, I'm not wearing no above knee shorts like that purposely. I'm not doing it. If I'm going to do that, y'all going to be like this.
Y'all want to see a dead body?
Y'all not going to laugh at me. But this Diddy here, he's something else. And when I look at him, and I see those greased up legs of his, well Botox kneecaps, where are Diddy's kneecaps at? Diddy has action figure kneecaps. His kneecaps look like action figure kneecaps. Like they just don't bend. And his hands on his hips. In that side neck pose. He looked like Auntie Shawnee sitting on the porch. And somebody called her name. And she got up and said, "What'd you say, baby?" "I ain't studying, y'all. I'm frying chicken." Yeah, that's that pose. That's that pose.
Dum dum diddy.
And the way I see it,
In my mind.
I can end here. I don't need to be much over this 61 minutes. Just because I'm seeing what I'm seeing. And I've got to go wash my eyes out, y'all. I got to go wash them out. Because once I saw them kneecaps, well, the lack thereof of kneecaps, I was like, what's going on here? What is Sean doing here? Yeah. That's not Sean Don. That's Sean gone. His kneecaps have disappeared. He a new daddy and can't bend his legs no more. Damn, Diddy. What happened, bro?
Dum diddy. Dum diddy.
I'm trying to tell you that's not Photoshop. That's a real picture. That's a real picture. He has edema in his leg, signs of HBP, diabetes, and I tell you, Frida and Sister Cynthia can't come up here. We're trying to have some fun no more. They can't come up in here. All they do is wet blanket the whole stream. Sister Cynthia won't let the man have an erection. Frida done gave the man HBP and diabetes. We don't know what's going on up in here. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I'm going to get up out of here because Diddy almost done cooking chicken. The green peas been snapped. The baby crying. Young Miami needs some money for the mall. And the IG model needs some likes and follows. So y'all be good. I might get back up in here again so I can catch up from the stream I didn't do yesterday. But either way, this 2 down today. I did one in the car. Now I did one in the studio. Where I'm going to do another one at? I don't know. It is what it is. Because we do what we want. Peace, y'all.
That it is manly to keep your word, right? If you are a man, you keep your word. And now all of the black people in this country are demanding, and even the black people in the whole world are demanding, is that you keep your word. You told us we were free. Well, then show us that we're free. You told us that there is justice, equality for all in this country. Well, then stick to your word and let us see the justice and equality for all. Or else admit to us that you're not a man. You're a bird. You're afraid of us. You're afraid to give us.
Dum diddy. Dum diddy.
We will match you and we will override you.
Y'all want to see a dead body? Y'all want to see a dead body?
Dum diddy. Dum diddy.
diddy. Dum diddy, dum dum diddy.